As I'm showing you a super duper easy dinner that won't break the bank, and it's actually healthier than the regular standard recipe. So we are making slow cooker beef stroganoff today. You're going to need an overpriced pack of stew meat. This is like 1.5 pounds. So this is 1.14. Prices are up, so I'm not even going to go there, but I wanted to use this, or you can go with the ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you want to do with that, because I usually do recipes like that. Then we're going to take 2 8-ounce cans of these. These used to be like 50 cents. These were so pricey for 2 cans. It was like 2 for $5 for mushrooms. Anyway, not going to go into that rant. So I got 2 cans of mushrooms. You're going to need a can of cream of mushroom soup. You are going to need, I don't even want to say this word, 2 tablespoons of this stuff. You're going to need a teaspoon of salt and pepper, or you can eyeball it however you want. I don't judge. I just do what feels good with cooking. And then for the beef broth, we're going to need 3/4 a cup of beef broth. Make sure you knock stuff over. Then for minced garlic, we are going to need 2 tablespoons of this. And then you're going to need 1 diced up onion. Don't judge my dicing. And then you'll also need 12 ounces of whole grain egg noodles, or egg noodles, whatever. They were $1 something. Then a cup of plain Greek yogurt. And then you can also top it with parsley. But all we're going to do right now is we are going to take the meat, the mushroom soup, the onion, the beef broth, the dreaded word, sauce. And we're going to put the salt and pepper and the garlic all together. We're going to cook it. You can cook it on high for 3 hours or low for 6 hours. And about 30 minutes prior to that, what we're going to do is cook the noodles. Now, I have added the noodles in before with crock pot. I'll judge that today because sometimes it can, like, you can't cook it too long, but you got to get it enough, you know. So you can cook the noodles separate if you want to. And then what we'll do is add the yogurt, the Greek yogurt at the very end, and heat it just a little bit longer. Add the noodles, dinner. Super duper easy. Let's go ahead. We're going to add the beef. Put it in there. You can spray your crock pot with cooking spray. I'm completely out of it, so I'm not using it today. I just used some oil, rubbed it in the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the beef broth, just so we get some liquid in there. 3/4 a cup of that. Let's go ahead and add the onion. My kids are like gagging with this too because it's onions and it's mushrooms, and they hate onions and mushrooms. So make sure you gross your kids out with this stuff. I didn't like it either when I was a kid. So it is what it is. And then we're just going to put this mushroom soup in there. Better idea would have been to pour the mushroom soup and then to get the rest of it, like you can use a spoon. I'll go back and do that in a minute. You could pour the sauce in there, the beef broth in there, so you don't waste it. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of this. I'm not saying the word. And then we're going to put, I'm not measuring this, guys. I just don't. Actually, I'm going to have to refill that. Pepper. Salt. We're going to add the 2 tablespoons of garlic. 1, 2 is we're going to let this cook on low for 6 hours. Also, if you notice, I added my crock pot. I left it out earlier. And then I'm going to leave the egg noodles here, so I remember to cook those later. And then we'll come back once it's... Okay, the food's been cooking for a while. I've got my Greek yogurt, 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Here's the food. Ooh. And then I've got noodles cooking over here, so we will add them all together and dinner will be ready. So let's add that in there. We will stir it all together. Nice creamy sauce. See, it's no different than sour cream really, because it takes on that tangy sour cream taste when you're cooking it. So see, it all gets all creamy, and then we are going to add our... Okay, I'm not going to add all the noodles from the pot because it was literally, woo, that's hot, 16 ounces, so I'll use the leftovers for something else because you don't want to have too many noodles. And stir it together. There we go. Make sure you fling some of that out of there. So
super easy, delicious dinner. See? All cooked together. You can add some parsley to make it all pretty. But there you go, guys. Easy, delicious, home-cooked, healthy-ish dinner.